All right, hey gang, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew Wolfe, and today we're going to be talking about beautiful, beautiful Boulder, Colorado. Again, we're out here in the wilderness today, or a park in the city. Either way you want to slice it. But today we're going to be talking about specifically what makes Boulder feel so different, what makes it so special. And I can tell you, it's no secret. It really hits you right when you walk in. As you're coming down the 36 here, sliding into town, you get the beautiful, beautiful backdrop with the flat irons, and then just the scenery is gorgeous. You're right in touch with nature. You're right in the middle of it all. You feel at the pulse of the city, but also part of nature that surrounds it. And it's a really, really unique thing that you get to experience only here in Boulder. And part of that view is the mountains. The mountains are not just nearby. They're not just a backdrop for the city. They're part of it. So the Flatirons are part of Boulder. They're part of the Boulder experience. You really can't be a resident here and not take part in enjoying them. So get up there for a hike, get up there for a bike, take your friends out on the trails. People even cross-country skiing in the Flatirons in the off seasons on rollerblades. So it's really a part of living here is enjoying that mountain atmosphere. And life really revolves around the outdoors, whether it's some of the things we talked about, biking, hiking, skiing, rollerblading, skateboarding, fly fishing, getting up into the mountains. It's really all part about living and working as a part of nature and being part of a holistic experience here in Boulder. So you really can't get away from nature. Boulder's a part of it. In addition to living in the outdoors as a part of the normal community, people really prioritize their health and wellness here. So from everything to what they eat in the morning to making sure they get their afternoon workout in, people are going to make sure they're taking care of themselves. People here really aren't going to live to work. They're going to work to live. So they're going to make sure they're taking advantage of the beautiful work-life balance you can structure yourself here by living in the places and the communities you like to be in. Now, the pace of life might be a little slower than what you're used to if you're coming from a big city, say Denver, if you're traveling from out of state, from St. Louis, Chicago, some of these nearby big cities to come to Boulder. It's going to be a little bit slower than you're not used to. There's not going to be, tons of nightclubs in every block, but there's going to be great things to do. The people are awesome. There's still bars. There's still restaurants. You can catch a show, whether it's at the school or at the Boulder Auditorium. There's lots of things to do, but I would say take advantage of the slower pace of life. Enjoy being able to connect with your community more deeply. Boulder's really about having a deep experience of life, not, a mile wide and an inch thick. And that small town feeling is something people really move here for. People like being connected to their community, like understanding who their friends and family and neighbors are, and be able to interact with them regularly. So if you want to be a part of your community, it's another thing that makes Boulder a super special place to be. The culture here is both highly educated, but also highly curious. CU Boulder here brings in a lot of people who are really trying to further themselves in education, whether it's undergraduates, graduates, or even doctorate level studies. And there's all sorts of great startups here as well. Those people aren't settling for what they're taught. They're looking to add to the education that we're seeing in the world and really be a part of change. The green initiatives are also very, very important. So if you're an innovator, an educator, a lifelong student, Boulder's going to be a great place for you. And like we said, sustainability is also going to be a way of life here. So there's recycling programs in the city and in the county. There's great composting programs. The green initiatives all around us are really going to make sure we keep this community beautiful. They love living in it. They love taking care of their community, and they're going to make sure they're invested at a social level as well to make sure Boulder stays gorgeous for as long as humanly possible. And one thing you can really do to make sure that you're taking advantage of what makes Boulder so great is, get out of your house. I want to make sure you guys find the most perfect home possible here in Boulder, but the homes are going to be a little smaller generally because people live outside of their four walls here. So take advantage of being in the community. Walk to downtown Pearl Street, take advantage of the great buskers and the great entertainment and food there, or live up on the north end. Take advantage of having the Great Lake there as well, or getting the foothills. So expand your horizons, look outside your four walls, take advantage of the best parts of living in Boulder because those aren't in your house. They're outside of it. Success looks a little different here, I would say, too, as well. It's a culturally a little bit different place. I'm sure you're going to have people that are very, very successful on a personal level and have great businesses and earn great livings. But people, like we talked about, are going to be really invested in maintaining a great work-life balance. So if you're a person who is really look forward to, the finer things in life, being able to take care of your friends and your family and enjoy your time together, Boulder's going to be a great fit for you. And the city's designed this way. They really limit rapid expansion. There's lots of zoning laws to ensure that we are maintaining the balance of nature and business success we like to see here in Boulder. So it's really going to be a community feel to make sure it maintains this culture throughout history. So all that means it's, not for everyone. If you're a person who loves the nightlife, loves being in the pulse, wants to have that big city feel, Denver might be a better fit. But if you're a person who likes the work-life balance, likes being a part of nature, likes living in your community in a much deeper way, I think Boulder's going to be the ideal fit for you guys. Real reason Boulder's great is it does change you. So when you move here, you're going to be pulled naturally into some of these great communities that we talked about. If you're a person who likes to hike, there's a community for you. If you're a person who loves coffee, there's a community for you. If you like drink whiskey and take in great live music, man, there's a community for you here, especially if you're a bluegrass lover. But I got to tell you guys, give Boulder a chance. Don't move here just because it's, the next hot place to be. Move here because you love the community, you love the work-life balance, you love being a part of nature, and you want to make sure you're a part of that community as well. Again, I'm Andrew Wolfe, guys. I love making these videos for you guys. I love connecting you guys online, especially as the weather gets nicer. We're going to have class outside more often. But if you want to correct one-on-one, go ahead and give me a call, give me a text, shoot me an email, leave a comment below. I respond to all of those. I'm loving to connect with you guys, and we'll talk again real soon.